she's not down here. She's at the 90. Now what happens if T comes in and I'm measuring this, and T comes in and she's stuck there? She can't get more than that.
You
Just document it.
note it, yeah.
Supination and pronation, range of motion measurements taken with elbow at 10
45.
degrees, 20 degrees of flexion secondary or due to limitation. Okay, something whatever.
I like 30.
So for this one, our little half goniometer will be our best friend for this. If not, it's gonna require that you float it out a little bit, which can be done, but I'm just gonna show you with this. I'll do this side as well, so you guys can see, or you can see it twice if you move around. But we're gonna use, what's our landmarks that we use? The styloid process of the ulna. Notice the ulna is the bottom one, right here. And then the stationary arm then is going to be perpendicular to the floor, okay? Technically it could be to the ceiling too, but we're gonna stick to the floor. And then the movable arm will follow what the landmark is it goes across the two styloids. So you've got the styloid of the ulna and the styloid of the radius. So basically, T, what I'd like you to do is face your palm down for me, okay? And she's gonna be in this position. Now notice, I have to move this because if I stayed right here and I had her do that and I follow her, I can't go. It's gonna limit me. So float it out a little bit. Good. The tendency is, mark my words, the tendency is your eyes want to follow this over here. Don't, okay? So you can have, relax your hand. There you go. Just don't have them clench or anything, 'cause I don't want anything limiting anything. But just relax your hand, and then you're going to turn your hand over as you are. Watch for the perpendicular. Go across. This basically is parallel to those styloids. So my fulcrum is going to move. I got that. So what number am I getting here? If I'm starting here, do you see the 0? Okay, I'll move this so you can see where the 0 is.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
right there, okay? There's my 0. Once I move it to where she is, and I'm parallel to her styloids and perpendicular to the floor,
That's
what number did I get?
I can't see that. 75.
It's hard to see, right?
75.
75.
So if I started here, okay, now, who caught that?
But what?
We were looking at this 0, right?
Arrow pointed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Didn't I run out of numbers? Where are my numbers? Where'd they go?
Oh.
Huh,
I mean,
so,
pay attention to
there, there's still a 0 up here.
that. Yeah, that's the
So
one I was
follow that 0. And you're gonna end up here, so what did you all get?
75.
Yep, 75. We'll just call it 75 for now, okay? What's the norm? But you still gotta be able to follow it, okay?
So for checkoff, it's
That's the
okay to,
right way?
that's the right way?
Yeah, you won't
Okay.
really
Yeah,
have
no
a choice.
All right.
So, but when you do it now, you'll see what I'm talking about when I say, what just happened? I lost my numbers. Just go to,
But
this
if we're
is where
doing-
those congruent angles come in. Don't those two angles look the same as what we
Yeah.
talked about there?
Now, if we're doing it on the opposite arm,
It's not
Okay,
fixed. You
yep,
gotta-
here we go. So what's gonna happen
you
now?
gotta Change the fixed point. right?
Yeah,
Should be
here's the
parallel.
other
I'm
thing,
sorry.
is that we don't get, here we go. Well,
Yeah,
now
because
my
now
sta- this is my movable, this is my stationary, now I gotta move it, so nothing matches up right. Nothing goes with the rules, but the idea is I want my numbers to be able to tell me the right thing. What do I need to do to get there? And that's all good. Now on this one, when you go all the way
Still
over,
starting at 0.
yep, this one, our 0 is gonna be on the bottom, because that's where the arrow follows. Does that make sense? So in a second, you'll do it and you'll see what I'm talking about, okay? Yeah, exactly. So we've got pronation, supination for this. So supination, then what are we gonna do? Let's go back to this one so everybody sees. Now, if I have her go that way,
Turn your
oh
palm to the
dang,
ceiling.
now what do I do? I can't see. What am I gonna do?
Go on top.
Okay, so for this one, we go on the inside.
Okay.
Here. Still on the ulna.
Ah.
Now we go this way.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah? Okay.
That is
she's about 80.
right.
She should be, let's see,
90.
hang on.
Is that
She
90?
should be 90-ish.
I can't see the numbers.
Yep, she's
I'm
90.
blind.
She's
My bad.
90.
It's 90.
It's really tiny on this, and the
Yeah.
red is hard to see behind it,
And
okay?
it's supposed to be 80, so she has
She's a little more.